Now let's zero in on the listing itself. What can you see from the search results page? Main image. And it's the most restrictive image of all, which is totally frustrating. You can put a
Yeah.
product on a white background. Now, some categories are less restrictive than others. You can get away with stuff that's beyond TOS. That main image is absolutely critical. And we fight our clients sometimes to tell them we need better imagery, or let us do a 3D graphic that the system can't tell is a 3D graphic. That image must be the highest resolution possible. It must be the highest DPI possible, and it must pop and shine. And it must take up as much of that white space on that main image as possible. Now, you want to try 4 or 5, 6 different of those variations. You can do it and then run them on PickFu. See which one. Do your own unofficial survey. You can run a manage your experience, and you can test out different main images. Find the one that pops the most and that has the highest level of conversion. What else do you see on that listing, that search results listing? Price. Let's talk about price last, because I don't talk about price much when we're talking to our brands. We want to justify whatever that price number is, and we never go back and tell our clients that they need to lower their price, because we're working on the main image, ratings, and it goes back to that laying the foundation, right? We have to constantly be improving the products. Those ratings are going up compared to the competition. If you're lucky, you can see some badges. If you run some deals, right? If you run some coupons or discounting, you can get some badges that make it pop off of that search results page a little bit better. And like those are the core items that you must literally laser focus on tweaking and playing with to improve that CTR for your ads. That I know that it's not very sexy, Nick, to be able to do that, but that's the work.
Listen, there are several things you said, so I'm gonna just for our listeners and our viewers, I'm gonna just summarize it, and then there is one other thing that I want to add, and tell me what you think about that. So the first of all, what you're talking about is be prepared to spend money to get your initial exposure. There's no way that you're gonna build a brand without spending money. So nobody knows. So there's one other thing that I want to throw in this mix is, if you are a new seller, new brand with a new listing, so everybody think about this and put yourself in that bucket. New seller, you just started selling, or you want to start selling. You've got your new brand that you registered, that you want to launch with a new listing. You've got the toughest job because you've got nothing to show for. But if you are an existing seller for an existing brand, but a new listing, that's a different situation. So analyze these different scenarios, but no matter what, you have to spend money to drive traffic to that new listing. Of course, if you are new with all three, you're gonna spend more money because nobody knows you. But but either way. So what I heard you mention is, if you can get that sponsored brand banner and sponsored product listing, so go for both if you can.
Yeah.
And then the ultimate goal is on certain keywords, try to get the organic ranking up there so that all three show close to each other. So that's one.
Yes. That's the holy grail. You just named the holy grail, Nick. If you can accomplish that and your star ratings are good and your main images are popping and your product titles are optimized, there's a truncated product title. That's the one piece I forgot to mention on the search results. And maybe you got some banners, you run some tests with different types of deals and coupons, then that's the holy grail. That will get the flywheel spinning for you.
Yeah. So